I'm Amanda with the University of Missouri Extension Master Gardeners of Greater Kansas City. While it is easy to pick a container, buy a bag of soil, and plant a veggie or flower, for real success, you need to pay attention to a few garden principles.
In every aspect of gardening, you need to look at our environment, and container gardening is no different. Ask yourself, is this the right spot? Is your area in full sun, sunny at least 6 hours, shady, hit by sprinklers, on concrete, dry, hot, or windy? And I'd like to add one more environmental component. Do you check your containers every day, making sure they are perfectly watered, trimmed up, and tidy? Or are you too busy?
Do you need containers that you can move around, or can they stay in one place? Almost anything can be used for a container, so get creative. Consider what the container is made of. There are all sorts of materials. Resin, glazed ceramics, and pottery do not breathe and retain moisture, which might just fit your busy lifestyle. Fabric, wood, unglazed clay breathe the best and mean they dry out faster. Now, to choose the container size. This can be the most confusing, as plant requirements might be listed as quarts, gallons, or inches. And to add to the confusion, another vendor's 5-gallon might be another vendor's 10-gallon. Generally speaking, small plants like herbs, lettuce, and leafy greens will work in a 10 to 12-inch pot, possibly called 2 to 3 gallons. Medium plants like peppers and green beans should go in a little bit larger 12 to 14-inch, 3 to 5 gallon pots. The larger vegetables like tomatoes, eggplants, or fruits need a larger pot, the 16 to 18 range, called 5 or 10-gallon pots. Just a word of caution. For those smaller plants, you may have noticed our chart starts at 10-inch pots. Smaller than 10 inches can be whimsical and appropriate for your plant, but hot Missouri summers can make smaller containers a real challenge. By now, you probably have an idea of what container you want to use. No matter the style or material you choose, be sure that there are drainage holes so the water can move out of the pot. Selecting a soil mix can be as daunting as choosing a container. Containers severely impede drainage and aeration to the roots, so the soil will make a huge difference in how well the plant grows. There are good soil mixes that you can buy and use right out of the bag. Typically, they are soils, lightweight, don't compact, and free of weeds, seeds, and diseases. Soilless potting mixes are a little more lacking in the ability to hold nutrients. You will need to fertilize more. If you let the soilless mixes dry out, they are difficult to rehydrate. Should you want to have a little more control of the soil mix, you can mix your own with the ratios of 1 part garden soil or blends to compost the soil, 1 part coir, 1 part perlite or vermiculite. If your plants need less moisture, use perlite. If you need more moisture retention, you will want to use vermiculite. The soil you dig out of your yard and garden often is too heavy and compacted and is not recommended to use for your soil mix. The belief that we can save a few dollars on our soil mix by taking up some space and improving the drainage in the bottom of our containers with rocks, aluminum cans, or packing peanuts, milk jugs, or
No matter what, this is a bad idea, and it's all about the perched water table. Here is a link to our video explaining this fascinating container gardening reality.
Always use gardening gloves when working with potting mix. Bacteria and fungi are a real danger. Gently remove the plant out of the plastic pot. Tease apart the bottom roots. Dig your hole and press the soil mix around the plant. Water immediately after planting. The surrounding soil may recede. Check and add more soil if necessary. Check your plant daily. Watering needs change as plants settle in and the temperatures rise. Start fertilizing 2 weeks after planting. Use a good all-purpose fertilizer with higher amounts of phosphorus and potassium for blooms and veggie production. As always, follow label directions. Planting container gardens can be fun for the whole family. We hope you enjoyed today's Tuesday tip. Find the planting guides and all the research links in the Show More section below. If you liked our video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our next video. We will see you in the garden.